o lună și o zi specială, de fapt, pentru Turcia. În fiecare an, la 29 octombrie, Republica Turcia sărbătorește Ziua Națională. În acest an, marcându-se 99 de ani de când țara a fost proclamată Republică sub conducerea lui Mustafa Kemal, supranumit Atatürk. Acesta devenind primul președinte al Republicii Turciei moderne. Ce gânduri transmiteți, ce mesaj transmite ambasadorul Republicii Turcia în România de Ziua Națională, mă repet, la 99 de ani de când țara dumneavoastră a fost proclamată Republică?
Bună ziua, bine ați venit și mulțumesc mult pentru această ocazie și permiteți-mi continue în limba engleză. As you pointed out, 29th of October, proclamation of the Republic is a very important day for us. It is the most important date in our modern history because with the proclamation of the Republic, not only Turkish nation had a rebirth after a very long and suffering years of continuous wars and battles, but also with the modernization efforts by our founding father, Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, we achieved to build a modern nation state based on democracy and republican values. That's why it is a very important milestone, and we owe this big accomplishment to Mustafa Kemal Atatürk. And also, this is a date that our relations with Romania in the modern era has gained a new momentum. Of course, with the reforms in every venue like politics and society and culture and education, Mustafa Kemal Atatürk has initiated the motto of peace at home and peace in the world. And in the modern era, of course, our relations with Romania as two neighboring countries with a old history and old common history and cultural common denominators gained a new dynamism and as two important countries in the region, we from that day on we started to become pillars of security and stability in our region.
Excelența voastră, doamna ambasador, continuăm acest interviu cu o temă legată de relațiile bilaterale româno-turce. Cum vede Turcia aceste relații în anul 2022?
Yes, Turkey and Romania has very good exemplary relations in every field, in the political field, in military, in the economic and trade field, in culture, and from people to people contacts. We have exemplary relations, and we have the common understanding to enhance our relations. That's why in 2011 a strategic partnership document has been signed And last year we have celebrated the 10th anniversary of our strategic partnership. And of course, as two neighboring countries, we are neighbors at the Black Sea, and we are NATO allies, and we contribute together for the security and stability of the region. So there is a common understanding to elevate the relations in every field. And last year, of course, the biggest challenge in the region was the war in Ukraine. And this war also once more showed the importance of the cooperation and collaboration between our two countries. And not only bilaterally, but also together with Poland, we have a format that our ministers come together from time to time to exchange views on the security and stability in the region. That's why our foreign ministers, together with Polish Minister of Foreign Affairs, came together in May this year to discuss the situation in the region, of course, regarding the war in Ukraine. And also our Minister of Defense visited Romania 4th of June this year. This visit gave an opportunity to discuss our security relations, military cooperation, bilateral cooperation, but also to discuss the developments in the region vis-à-vis this grave situation. And also in the economic field, we had the Joint Economical Commission meeting in Istanbul in March, also this year. And this meeting not only made possible to discuss the trade and economic relations at length and setting new targets, but also it made possible to discuss a very large area of cooperation between the two countries, including education, culture, military cooperation, security industry cooperation, environment, and many other subjects included.
Ca să punctăm concret aceste aspecte economice ale relațiilor bilaterale, conform datelor pe care le avem, comerțul total în primele 6-7 luni ale acestui an dintre România și Turcia a ajuns la peste 5 miliarde de euro. Cum vedeți aceste date? Există un potențial de creștere? Cum le putem crește și ce obiective aveți în acest sens?
We are very happy about our bilateral trade volume. And we even surpassed the pre-pandemic figures as of this year. And we have the figures for this year until July, that figures have reached already trade volume to 6 billion, around $6 billion. We are happy with that, of course, development. And in fact, we see the potential to develop our trade volume even to a higher level. That's why in the Joint Economical Commission meeting that I mentioned, that was convened in March in Istanbul, a new trade target has been accepted and announced as $15 billion. So since we see that reaching $10 billion will be approaching already, we think that it will not be too difficult to reach this new target of 15 billion. And actually, we are the biggest trade partners in the Southeast European region. And not only trade, but also in terms of investment. Turkish investment in Romania is above $7 billion as we calculate, including the companies active in third countries, but still with Turkish investment. And also, I may add, in the recent period, Turkish companies, mostly construction companies, attending big public procurements, and we are happy to see that they have been winning several big tenders. And we are already sure of their success because of their worldwide known success already.
Având în vedere că importul în România de produse din Turcia a crescut în primele 6, tot în aceeași perioadă, cu aproape 50%, considerați că această creștere vine și datorită conflictului din regiune, iar oamenii de afaceri români s-au orientat spre piața din Turcia?
It has been known that, of course, this crisis has affected the global economy and the figures in the global economy. And the consumer, there has been a rise in the consumer prices and inflation, and also the energy crisis because of the developments in the region. But when we take a look at our bilateral trade figures, main items on our exports, I mean from Turkey to Romania, biggest items are automotive industry, automotive sub-industry, iron and steel, and machinery products. So we can say that the figures relate also the growth in our exports from those products.
Există ajutoare de stat din partea guvernului turc sau facilități pentru investitorii din România? Și dacă da, ce ar trebui să facă aceste societăți românești pentru a accesa oportunitățile oferite de guvernul Turciei, de exemplu?
Yes, actually, due to its unique geostrategic location, our country attracts foreign investment at the crossroads between Europe and Asia, and connectivity to Africa included. Of course, gives us the opportunity to be the center of foreign economic activities. And there are opportunities for foreign investors and investors from Romania as well. That's why there is an agency, investment agency, under the presidency of our republic, who are guiding investors. And also there is possibility to provide incentives to foreign companies, Romanian companies included.
Am văzut că Asociația Oamenilor de Afaceri Turci din România, TIAD, are o activitate extrem de importantă și dezvoltă multe proiecte de sprijin ale mediului de afaceri turc în România. Cum colaborează ambasada Turciei în România cu această asociație și cum sprijină ambasada acest mediu de afaceri turc în România?
Yes, TIAD is the, we can call umbrella organization bringing together different Turkish companies and investors, because they have the biggest investors from our country and biggest companies as their members. And they have a very professional approach, and their aim is to promote Turkish companies' general success in Romania. That's why we are in very close contact with TIAD, and our embassy and our trade counselor's office included. And we collaborate in every issue regarding our firms, our investments here. And not only us, but Romanian authorities also consider them as the representative of the Turkish business sector in Romania. So whenever there is an issue, a problem, or an expectation regarding Turkish firms and investments, they can have meetings, and also together we hold several meetings with related Romanian authorities to discuss possible solutions or cooperation even more. And not only trade and economical terms, but also they are very sensitive about social projects. So whenever there is a need for a social campaign, for example, during COVID pandemic, they were, of course, eager to provide healthcare materials to the city or various cities that they function as TIAD and their members. And on every possible field, we collaborate and cooperate with TIAD.
Turcia are personalități marcante în România, care lucrează în poziții guvernamentale cheie și oameni de afaceri care sunt la a doua sau la a treia generație în România, având dublă cetățenie româno-turcă. Cât de importanți sunt aceștia pentru relația bilaterală, pentru creșterea relațiilor bilaterale între România și Turcia? Ca exemplu, doamna Sebat Kaya, vicepreședinte al Consiliului Național al Întreprinderilor Private Mici și Mijlocii din România. Dumneavoastră puteți dezvolta aceste exemple de personalități, să zicem.
Yes, of course, Turkish and Tatar community settled in centuries in Romania and very well integrated to the Romanian society. We see them as strong bridges between our two countries and people. They are strong pillars of friendship and also cultural values that they preserve and cherish, their identity and their cultural traits they preserve. And of course, the personalities from our community presenting their communities here in Romania, but also they are in very close contact with us. And maybe it is difficult to give names because we have many. Since I served as Consul General in Constanța, I had the privilege to be very close to our community, and we have not only people in the government, but also in science, education, academia, culture, in medical science, doctors, and representatives in the parliament. And we are very proud of their success, and I was very happy and proud to be close to them and to be together with various projects and activities, not only in Bucharest, but also in Constanța.
Excelența voastră, aș dori să punctăm mai mult, că ați făcut referire în cadrul acestui interviu și de fapt este o situație destul de gravă în acest an, situația războiului din Ucraina. Cum a afectat această criză cetățenii, comunitatea turcă din zonele de conflict?
When the war has started in Ukraine, our community, our citizens and kinsmen were in a difficult situation, of course, in Ukraine. And they were, most of them were fleeing Ukraine, and they were passing the borders through Romania. And we were very grateful for the Romanian authorities because of the open door policy. They accepted every individual regardless of their ethnicity or nationality. And we had to actually organize several evacuations for our citizens, not only our citizens, but also our kinsmen, Crimean Tatars, and other Turkic countries' nationals included. And we were in close contact with our embassy in Kiev. And our embassy and also our consulate in Constanța. Of course, we had to organize several evacuations through airlines and also through buses. And during those operations, all Romanian authorities were very supportive with a flexible approach, making possible several thousands, actually more than 10,000 of Turkish people to cross the borders through Romania. And at that time also our rescue and relief agencies were on the ground. They have stationed at Siret border for 1 month. And also we were sending aid trucks through Romanian-Ukrainian border and Romania and Moldovan Republic of Moldova borders. So for those activities also, we received support and facilitation by all Romanian authorities that we are grateful. And our community, Turkish community, Turkish associations, Turkish Business Association, TİAD, as I mentioned, they were also very supportive and our partners in those efforts during this difficult period.
Ce alte aspecte și proiecte, atât pe zona politică, culturală, mai ales sănătate și turism, health and tourism, ați menționat dumneavoastră în calitate de reprezentant al Turciei în România?
In the political sphere, of course, we have bilateral visits that I mentioned for this year, and they will continue, of course, in the near forthcoming period. And in culture, we could manage to carry out several cultural projects last year. I can give examples, like last summer we organized a concert to introduce the dual, our common musical denominator, like Romanian composers like Anton Pan and Dimitri Cantemir composing Ottoman court music, and our composers, our sultans composing Western music. So we wanted to bring light to the interaction between the Western and Eastern classical music. And also we organized an exhibition on a very well-known Turkish and Romanian painter, Eren Eyüboğlu, Ernestine Leibovich, last year. And recently we had a common initiative called Adakale Mon Amour project initiated by Anton Pan Group, and had various partners. Of course, we were also partnering in this project to revive the traditions and history of Adakale. And other several projects will continue in the future in cultural sphere. Health tourism you have mentioned. Also, of course, there are lots of opportunities because we have a very efficient health care personnel, medicals and hospitals, and of course very close to Romania. Romanian people can reach even by road transport. And that's why from Trakya region recently there was a group interested in promoting Turkish health tourism sector, and they were present here, Bucharest, for coming together with interested partners in Romania. And tourism figures are also satisfactory, and we are expecting till the end of this year around 800,000 Romanian citizens visiting Turkey, which will be higher than pre-pandemic figures.
Excelența voastră, doamna ambasador, am început acest interviu cu gândurile pe care le transmiteți de Ziua Națională a Turciei. Aș încheia rugându-vă să transmiteți un mesaj românilor și României de Ziua Națională a Republicii Turcia.
Thank you again for this opportunity. Actually, month of October is not only significant for our National Day, 29th of October, but also it marks the date of our diplomatic relations. Our diplomatic relations have been established October 1878. This year we are accomplishing the 144th year anniversary, and next year it will be 145 years old of our diplomatic relations. And also in 1933 we have signed the friendship agreement as our modern times, and next year it will be the 90 years anniversary of that treaty as well. And I want to share my belief that our already exemplary relations between our two countries will be even more enhanced in near future. We are already strategic partners, but I have the conviction that this strategic partnership will be elevated to a higher level. And since I am coming towards the end of my mandate, this will be my last celebration of our National Day in Romania. In that regard, I'm a little bit sad to leave this beautiful country with very friendly people, because I find Romanian people really very close, and this is also this can be seen between the affiliation of our two peoples, Turkish and Romanian peoples. They are very much alike, I find, and I can say that I'm going to miss Romania and Romanian friends, but I'm sure that in future we will have always strong partnership, solid friendship between our people.
Mulțumesc foarte mult!
Mulțumesc mult!